Oh, I got a person. Who do I have? Oh, you know what I forgot to do, y'all? Whoever's sitting there, or I guess they left. Sally. Hey, Sally. Hi. I was I was waiting for people to jump on. I forgot to set up the computer because y'all know I have to read from the computer. I can't read from that phone. See what y'all saying. How are you, Sally? Welcome in, of course, last minute as usual. What am I up to? Well, as you can see, I'm up to doing a live. I was thinking to myself, I need to get back in front of the camera, try to get some consistency in doing things. You know I don't like lives, but it's it's a quick way to kind of keep connected, and now I'm starting to understand why people do lives. But yeah, other than that, what are you doing? You say you're good, you're back home. You know what? How are you doing? Last time that I had the live, you were telling me that you had the concussion. How are you doing? For all of you joining, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad to have y'all attention. I know everybody's watching the World Cup right now. I don't even know what games is on. I don't think anything is on right now. I I cannot believe that game. Did anybody watch the World Cup last night with USA? Woo! When I tell you, we knocked it out the box. That was a beating. I literally was laying in bed last night watching the World Cup. And when they did that last goal, I know my neighbors probably was just like, is she crazy? I literally was just like, go USA, acting like a fool. Oh my God. Who else is here? Who else is here? Hey, hey, hey. How is everybody doing? You said since I fell out of bed, I still have a lump. Oh no! Oh, Sally, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you were doing well because you have been on my mind. So I know that I haven't reached out to you, but you know what the deal is. I'm always working. So somebody said this. Hello. Now, is that, let me see. I want to say, is that, I can't really see. Is that Avina or Ariana? Because you're number two in my chat and you said this. Are we talking about the World Cup? Yeah, I decided to jump on and just spend some time with you guys if y'all are available. Actually, this is going to be a special live because I'm going to tell you what's about to happen. Other than kind of like, chatting with y'all, see how y'all doing out there, telling y'all what's going on with me, I actually plan on doing a live broadcast of the next giveaway. So I haven't done a giveaway like in a minute, but it's kind of funny because I've had this box of stuff for quite some time, probably for almost like a year now, that I was supposed to do for like Barb's birthday. You know how I like to celebrate Barb's birthday? And it's usually called, like the pink giveaway. And it's still the pink giveaway, except for, unlike all the other giveaways that I've done, whether it was a regular PinkyHooks giveaway or, a Barb pink giveaway, everything is pink, but there really isn't any yarn. And I think that a lot of people are going to like this particular giveaway because of the fact that it's anything for the love of all types of arts and crafts and girly trinkets and anything that's pink. So that's what I plan on doing. Yeah. Oh, Sally, yes, I did make this top. So thanks for noticing because let me tell you something. What's cool about this top, I decided to wear this top for this live, being that I am going to broadcast the actual paint giveaway in honor of Barb. This is made from the yarn that Barb gave me. Actually, it was I put a lot of this particular yarn in a lot of the boxes that I had sent out that Barb, when she gave me that yarn. And let me see if I got some. No. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got some. This. Yeah, I think I have 1.5 left of this particular yarn. I guess it's coming out backwards, the words. I didn't set my camera right, but it's this particular yarn. And so it is, I want to say this is they said it's a 3, but it feels like a 2. And I made this top. Now it's pretty big. So I don't know, very simple. Yeah. Yeah. And I I originally was going to write the pattern for it. And you remember when we got all that yarn from Barb, of course, I was still, of course, sad, grieving. And so I remember just saying, this yarn is so super duper soft. And I was just like, I got to make a tunic. And I really don't make a lot for myself, and yeah, I know the V-neck is kind of crooked. So, I call this like my comfy tunic. So anyway, yeah. So who else is here? That's so dang. Hello, is it Danielle? How are you today? It is super comfy, and I did make it. Yeah. So thank you. I know you can't tell that it's crooked. Let me tell you something, because okay, so look, I'm trying to sit straight, right? So you see how the V-neck is not quite in the center. It's off to the side, but yeah, look straight to y'all. Good. This thing is super soft and super stretchy. Sally, I don't know. Did you get one of the boxes when I did the boxes? Let me know. I don't know, but this particular yarn was in there. It came in, Barb had like 4 colors. And I'm telling you, if you have problems with your hand, this yarn is so soft. It's like crocheting with marshmallows. Oh, okay. You can't even tell it's crooked. Good. Look straight to me. Okay, you say you didn't? I actually have some blue. I think I have quite a bit of blue. Maybe I can send it to you. But nevertheless, so Danielle, are you new to my channel? I'm sorry. Because I don't record often, so you said, oh my God, crocheting with marshmallows. You are new. Okay, so is this your first time stopping by? If you are, thank you for taking some time. Like I said, I know everybody's busy, but I just wanted to stop in. So Danielle, if you're new to my channel, basically my channel is a little bit of everything. It started off as a crochet channel, but as time went on, I just kind of felt like just doing whatever that comes to mind. So yes, the origin of this channel is crochet, but then I have like little talks, where I'm just talking about different things that go on in the world. Nothing serious. Everybody knows that I don't like to get in too heavy, right? Something to make y'all laugh, think about. And then sometimes there's house tours or whatever. I think I'm going to be making a upcoming video of basically living in a smaller space, because I've moved to a smaller space. I've always wanted to live in a tiny house. And so I'm starting with downsizing to an apartment that's under 700 square feet. And I have been putting together video clips so that I can kind of show people like how to live like in a smaller space, because we all need to leave some kind of good footprint in this world. And I think we're all delusional, thinking like we need like 2,000, 3,000 square feet. Nothing is wrong with that, However, I feel as though sometimes we don't realize all of us don't need that. I don't need that much space. And not to mention, I don't like spending my whole entire weekend dedicated to like 1,000 square foot house or more, just trying to maintain it. That's insanity. So, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Oh, thank you, Sally. Yeah, so then as you start to get familiar with me, don't be discouraged when I'm not like the regular influencer. I don't even like to say I'm an influencer. I'm just somebody who picked up the phone and said, "You know what? This might be fun." I might, like this. So I'm not, as you can see from my subscriber count, I'm not one of the big dogs, but everybody knows that's been with me for 5 years. I'm actually celebrating my fifth year being on YouTube. I tend to come and go. And what I mean by that is because I work, I'm still working a full time job in corporate America. So, me recording is sometimes it gets a little tricky because I'm not all about picking up the phone every single chance I get to do a recording. Hats off to those influencers. I don't have the time like that. So, yeah. So, let's see what else is going on. Oh, okay. So I work for, I never say the name of it, but I work for an oral surgeon company. And basically, I onboard new surgeons, like new practices. And it's pretty fun, it's something that I do. So, you know what? Just think of it as a high level of customer service. Pretty much. I'm just providing customer service to the actual surgeons. And I like what I do, for the most part. I mean, it's work, right? How fun can work be? Yeah, it can be. It can be fun sometimes. So, but I'm actually going to start, if you guys don't mind, is you and Sally in here. I'm literally going to start recording. What's going to happen is that this live is going to be a replay, so people will see, and I will provide a post on the giveaway. So as people are coming in, if you ladies will be so kind, and Danielle, I don't want to call anybody out. Danielle, you are female, right? Because if you aren't, I need to I need for to make sure that I address that. I would like for you guys to welcome in anybody in the chat as I'm presenting all of the stuff that is going to be in the pink giveaway. Yeah, okay, you say yes. Great. Fine. Lovely. So, this is what is in there. Now, Danielle, since you are new to this channel, let me explain to you what I do, right? When you hear me say, I'm doing a pink giveaway or Barb's pink giveaway. Barb was a subscriber that was with me from the very beginning when I created this channel, even before Sally came. And she stuck with me when I only had like 23 subscribers. And virtually she became my friend. And so she saw every video. She was always there, to kind of cheer me on and encourage me. I never met her. I never talked to her on the phone. And pretty much 2 years ago, something happened. I realized she wasn't on. She wasn't watching my videos. And I started emailing her and I wasn't hearing anything. And I thought maybe I said something, made her mad. But she was dying and she passed. And what happened was, if you get a chance and go back, you'll see a lot of her comments and how she encouraged me. And I basically paid homage to her. And so when I do giveaways, if I ever right around her birthday, I normally will do like a birthday, like a creation, a pink creation. That was what I was supposed to do. So if you ever see a video pop up that says Pinky Promise Special Edition. Pinky Promise is related to giving homage to Barb. And it's always done in pink. And then I have the pink giveaway. Now, I have not been recording. I think it was, Sally, was it 2 weeks ago that I did this? I came back out of this. It's about 2 weeks ago I did a live and then did one small video. And so I missed Barb's birthday, to do the giveaway. So it's never late. It's never too late. And again, so now since you know the history, Danielle, yeah, you said 2 to 3. Okay, great. So that's basically what's going on, with this giveaway. So Danielle, since you subscribe, you will qualify for this giveaway. Okay. All right, here we go. So in this box, okay, because the box is next to me, I can't lift it up because there's quite a bit of stuff in there. There is, it's quite a bit. So I have a diamond art. Now, I cannot open this up and show you. Well, you know what? Maybe I can, because I can seal it back. But you're going to get 1, 2, 3 diamond arts, okay? Now, again, this box is, I can't really open it. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Now, this particular one, I put in the giveaway because when I was going through my stash of diamond art, I started realizing that I had duplicates because I have a ton of diamond arts as much as I have yarn. And this little yarn setup, everybody knows that's been on my channel knows this is hardly all of my yarn, okay? But this is my little background. Yeah. So let me see. Oh, y'all still can't see it. Basically, Can you see the shadow of that lady? Let me see who just joined us. Hey, Pam. What does that say? Pam? Hey, Peggy girl. You say you miss me. I miss you too. How are you? Look, you came in just in time because I'm doing a live on the giveaway that I will post. But anyway, I'm showing everybody what it is. So let me see. You say y'all can see it? Okay, yeah. So that's what the diamond art is. I had 2 of these. And so with this one, let me see. These, if you know anything about diamond art, these are the round drills, but you will get the full set. Okay. So it's about this big. So that's pretty generous, right? Yeah. I'm going to roll that back up. So you get that one. Then I have another diamond art. I have duplicates. I've already done mine. This one is of a Holland Lop rabbit. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, you're going to get that in this giveaway. Okay. And I'll be stopping back and forth as I'm showing y'all what y'all getting a giveaway because I want to make sure I'm reading stuff. Let me see. I just got a glow. Ooh, you got a glow in the dark diamond painting of a dog? What? Oh, okay, Danielle. Okay. So look, Danielle, I thank you for subscribing and I'm going to post. There will be a post. So I'm going to make sure, right, that you see the follow-up video so you can put your comment in and you can qualify for the giveaway. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. You said cute white bunny, Sally. Good. All right. So thank you for coming in. So yeah, that bunny, you will get this. Now the bunny has square. It has square. Let me see. Hi. Oh, there we go. Okay. So y'all 2 are in there. Let me see. So Sally's still in there and then Pam is in there. Okay, great. And anybody else coming in as I am speaking, Sally, if you're still here, or Pam, if you're still here and you're going to hang around, please welcome them in for me and let them know what's going on. It's the giveaway. All right. So we got that. We got the bunny. Now here's another diamond art that I am giving away. This one you guys are going to like because unlike the 2 where it's just the canvas or it's the actual sheet, this one, all right, now this is going to be glossy. I know y'all see my selfie ring. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's going to be hard for y'all to see because of the light. Let me just see. It's a glare. I'm so sorry, y'all. Can y'all see it's a butterfly. Let me see what y'all say. You got it? Okay. Okay. Thank you. You like this? Now, look, this is actually already on the canvas. You see? So here's all of your, it comes in, it's already sealed. Here's all of your diamond, your drills and everything, and then the little tray or whatever. So this is included in there. Okay. Yeah. Yes, she said, yes, we see it. Sweet. All right, nice. Yes, you will get that as well. Okay. Then here comes some more pink stuff. Now, I'm just pulling stuff out the box. I know y'all probably like, Cheyenne, is all of this diamond art? There's quite a bit of diamond art in here. Now there's three small diamond arts. I am not going to pull these out and show them because those are going to be the surprise once you receive the box if you win. Okay. But also, because it's the pink Bars Pink giveaway, you will get this pink, hot pink tumbler. Okay. So it has the straw in here. Ooh, little, and it has like an insulated cup. Can y'all see that? So it's almost like you get 2 in 1. You're going to get both of these. Yeah. Okay. You said it's the Pinky Promise giveaway. That's right. Absolutely. It's going to be the Pinky Promise giveaway. So I got this from Hobby Lobby and I was just like, there you go. You got a tumbler. Okay. So remember, this is a very unique. It's nothing like I've ever done before. So there is no yarn in there, right? It's just all pink. Now, most of these items are clearance. Here is a little pink flower hair clip. You see that? That is really, really pretty. So, and it's sturdy. So for if you got a lot of thick hair, y'all can pin up y'all back y'all hair and put this beautiful flower in your hair. I really love this one. I really like this. You like this? Let's see what y'all say. Sweet is the Pinky Promise giveaway. Okay. Welcome in for the live with the pink. That's right. Thank you. So yeah, y'all will get that. Okay. Then, if you like puzzles, okay, you got a 1,000-piece. It's called Spring on Park Avenue. Check this out, because this is going to be detailed. You're going to be busy for quite some time. Y'all see that? Look at all that detail. Yeah, you're going to get this. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. And of course, it has tons of cherry blossom trees. They're pink, so you would get that. And I'm pretty sure that this might be the best thing to do in the winter time when y'all trapped inside and you don't have anything to do. Yeah, you said, oh, that's busy and so pretty. Who said, oh, I need that hair clip? You need the hair clip? Okay, well, you know. Okay, there you go. So you'll get that. All right. I know it sounds crazy. I know y'all probably like, Cheyenne, this is basically a diamond art. I forgot. I've had this box for almost a year and I forgot what was in there. But apparently there is another diamond art that's already on canvas. And guess what it is? Woo-wee! Y'all see that? It is a horse all done up in pink flowers like a wild Mustang. What do y'all think about that? You will get this too. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, anybody say anything? All right. So yeah, you will get this as well. Yeah, this is going to be a giveaway that will keep you busy. And if you're not doing it yourself, then if you got, children, grandchildren, it'll keep them busy. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Some of this stuff I had to wrap up because I moved and I didn't want to break it. So I hope none of this stuff is broken. You will also receive an ombre mug. It's like a frosted mug. Look at that. Hot pink going up. Look at that. And according to this, it says for best results, let me see, temperature 300 up to 362 degrees, right? And it tells you, I'm going to leave this sticker on here because I think just because of the fact that it's an ombre, it's a special coating on here, you need to follow the instructions, okay? So it is food safe, and they do say, please only hand wash this. And I forgot that I had this too. So yeah, you're going to get this mug, yeah? All right. Love the horse. A horse from a carousel. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Cool mug. Ombre. Yes, please. You like ombre? Yeah. And I think this might, oh no, there is one more thing. Okay. So let's see what else we got. All right, so, okay. This is definitely Christmas, but remember, I kind of packed this box like a year ago, and I was just collecting things that was anything that was pink or crafty. And so this is definitely Christmas because you see how big this thing is? What does that say? Is my words coming up backwards? It says fresh snow and hot cocoa. But it's an actual saucer and a huge cocoa mug. It's huge. So this is real. Or you could just use it for decoration. I don't know if you really want to drink from it, but that's totally up to y'all. Look at that. It's huge. Y'all see you see how big it is? So, all right, let me see. So that's awesome. Now that's a good coffee. Okay. And then there is one more, and it's not so much, yes, it is Diamond Art, but it's not so much that it's pink. Oh yeah, yes it is. Yes it is. I forgot. It's been too long. Guess what? Now this is a diamond art, right? It's kind of like a 3D diamond art, and it's something that you can stand because it actually comes with a stand, and you just put it in your house or wherever for decoration. You will also get this. Look at that. Dang. It's a high heel butterfly shoe. And it has like a little stand. I know y'all can't see that, but it's a little stand. You will put it together and it would just sit somewhere in your living room. Yeah, what do you think about that? That's awesome. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I love this. I was just like, so, yeah. Now, that is the giveaway. Now, I'm going to say this. There's going to be 2 other surprises in the box that you don't see here. And it's probably going to be some type of yarn because I always got to throw some kind of yarn in there. Don't get all excited. It will be something that has pink in there. That is the full giveaway, okay? So again, you'll get this in here, diamond art. You will get this cool winter coffee mug, fresh snow and hot cocoa mug and saucer. Yep. You will get the ombre mug that Pam likes. Yep. And then the beautiful horse. Okay. My lighting is bad, y'all, because I'm sitting by all these windows and the selfie ring is right there. Don't forget, Pam is claiming she's wanting this. She wants this hair clip. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I mean, yeah. You know what it reminds me of? Like if y'all went and took a vacation at Hawaii and you wear the luau's, or, you know what I mean? You probably put your hair like on the side and then you put this clip in. Oh, that would look so nice, right? Yeah. Oh, let's see what Barb says. Sally says. She says, so friends, let's honor Barb. Pinky, subscribe. Yes. Thank you, Sally, for telling everyone. You will get the 1,000-piece, what is it called? Spring on Park Avenue puzzle. Yeah. Don't forget. This is the only, you know what? This one with the butterfly. This one and the first diamond art of the lady is the only 2 things that will be in the box, the pink giveaway, that don't have any pink in there. There's no pink in here. It's yellows and blues of a butterfly. Whoever gets this, I hope that they send me pictures so I can post it on my channel. I'm really dying to see what that looks like. Then you're going to get 3 mini diamond arts, but you will have to win the package to see what they are. Okay. Those are surprises. And don't forget the lady with the butterfly, and I need to put it back in the package. And again, the famous Holland Lock. I like to dedicate this to my pet, Ruby Sue, who is no longer here, even though she was brown. It's still a hollow lock. So that is, oh, and don't forget, you're going to get the tumbler. Ta-da. You'll get the tumbler. So that's a nice prize. And you will get 2 surprise mystery yarns included in this. Now, how this will work is that once we're done this live, I do plan on posting an actual small video where it will point back to this live. People will have to watch this, and then that's where you guys are going to leave the comment. Now, here's the thing. Even though you guys are in the live, you will have to go to that short video, that I will post probably tomorrow. You'll see that posting and just leave a comment. Normally, I will do like a question and just say, answer the question, but I just expect for people to leave a comment. And of course, you need to be subscribed to the channel. And the way that's going to work is they need to be subscribed within 24 hours, because I don't like when newbies just come just for the giveaway and then they unsubscribe. I mean, it's human nature, right? So that's it. So, I mean, most of my giveaways are usually generous. I mean, what do y'all think about that? Super nice. Okay. Yes. So now, since that's the giveaway, since you guys are still with me in the live, the last time I did a live, I was kind of showing people what I had been working on as far as crocheting. And excuse me, one of the things that I was working on and I showed before was this bag, right? And I was saying, now I put the lining in it, and I was saying like, dang, how am I going to do the handles? Barb, you made a suggestion and I forgot who it was. I think it was Michelle. Both of y'all gave me a stitch that I could do. But guess what? I have learned how to design my own handles, and I will record that after we get off, because pretty much for the rest of the day, I'm just recording. I'm doing bulk recording to try to get back on track on my channel. So that way they will be recorded and then I can just edit them and release them. And I do have quite a bit of content that I have been working on for bulk recording. But one of the recordings will be how to make your own handles. Now, I want you to take a good look at this. Unfortunately, it's in white, but can y'all see the ridges? It's in white, so it's kind of hard to see the texture. This is no flimsy. It's not flimsy. It's super sturdy. And I'm talking about it has no stretch to it. So in the past, I never made my own handles. I hate making my own handles. But once I moved and I downsized, I don't know what I did with them. They probably at the storage unit all the way somewhere in the back. So I've been making these. So what do y'all say? Can you see that? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Pam, thank you. It is going to be a great giveaway. Absolutely. And Sally, let me see. What do you say? Hey, that's what we all do best. You say yes, you can see it? Okay. All right. Yes, this is, and how it's done. I'm so excited to share this with y'all. Now, see how it has a natural curve to it? I wanted it to come out like this. So when I put it on the bag, right, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit, but it's going to have, you see how it has that natural curve on its own? That's what it's supposed to look like. This is really stiff. This is really stiff and it's sturdy. So I'm going to do a tutorial strictly on this type of handle. I don't know anybody who has made the handle the way I'm going to show you guys. And I am really hoping that I'm the first. I'm almost trying to figure out like how I can patent that, but whatever. I'm going to teach everybody how to do it. So that's what I'm working on. So I just finished this. And the other thing that I'm working on, I know it seems crazy, y'all, because it's summer. And I'm working on my first bathrobe. It's going to be like a terry cloth, like a faux terry cloth bathrobe. I'm going to use blanket yarn, and I already designed it. I designed it on paper, and it's going to have 2, 3, 4, 5 panels, people. I'm working on my first bathroom because I've never seen anybody crochet a bathroom. Now look, I don't say this on why somebody get to do it and come out first, but I don't care. I'm putting mine out anyway. So, what do y'all think about that? Yes, Sally, I'm going to explain the bag patterns. Basically, so what I'm going to do, Sally, is going to be 2-in-1. When I say 2-in-1, meaning one product but split into two tutorials. Okay, so as you can see, that stitch, right? It's called, what was it called? It was called a shell. Oh, a shell wave stitch. Now, here's the thing. When I'm crocheting it, right, you're probably like, oh my God, that's going to be intricate. It's actually super simple because what I did was I'm crocheting it from this like this. Now, you can see the shells, right? More so like that. You see that? Okay, so I crocheted, of course, right to left, but it was the way I folded it, because I wanted it folded where everything was coming vertical. I didn't want the appearance to seem like horizontal, you know what I mean? So it wasn't planned. It just kind of fell into my lap that way. And then when I did the ridge, I just wanted to go ahead and give it a sturdy ridge, and that's done with it's done with the half double crochet, the brick. No, what is it called? Half double crochet. Why can't I get it right? It's not the brick pattern. Don't worry, I'll explain it all. I got it all. Yup. And then the reason why I'm saying 2-in-1, because when I do the tutorial for the bag, they're going to see the handles, right? But the handle, because it's a special technique that I created, I actually want that to be a feature of its own, if that makes sense, right? So once this is posted, they will have to watch. If they want to make my handle that goes with this, right, they'll have to watch the second video. So that's how that's going to go. Okay. Your hands are going to hurt. No. So no, absolutely. You said, oh, you are tricky. No, my hands will be fine. I mean, I still have flare-ups or whatever. I just had one yesterday, but I think because I've been living with it so long, I know when to stop and, do something else. And then it depends on the stitch. So I have 8 projects going on. And then, let me go get it, because the next recording that I have to record tomorrow, it is for another Caron Latte blanket. Now, granted, I normally do not do, I don't crochet according to the season. I never really have. I mean, I made a red, white, and blue bag, but that's boring to me. I can't keep it. I shouldn't say it's boring. I can't keep up with it. I don't have time with it. And right now, okay, the month of June, July, that's when people start crocheting stuff for the winter anyway, right? So let me show you the next Caron Latte blanket, because it's actually completed. I forgot to bring that over. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is going to be the feature. Here we go. Now, it may look like it's done in just stripes, but it's not. It is a pattern. And if you can see it, you see how it creates the squares? This is called the interlock. The brick, it was brick interlock pattern. And I really like that one because, it looks like tiny little castle walls. That's corny, but that's the only way I know how to that's the only way I know how to present it. Super cozy. Welcome, lurkers. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome in. If you just want to sit and watch, that's okay. So if you are new, just like Sally said, and you're just kind of watching, please watch this replay, because what you guys don't know is that this replay will show you the giveaway. So basically, you guys kind of miss the giveaway, everything that's in there. If you like diamond art, it's a ton of diamond art. There are puzzles, there are cups and mugs and little girly things that all represents pink, right? But anyway, this is the blanket that I will be recording the next Caroline Latte Cake blanket, because that's pretty much what my channel, consists of, and what people view the most outside of the arthritis, how I crochet with arthritis. So it's pretty big. Like, I think I used 4 cakes because I had so much of it, and it was a color that I was just like, what was I thinking when I bought this? Because it's just weird colors. But I really like that pattern, how it came out. Like, it's pretty big, as you can see, because I wrapped myself all the way up in it. Yeah. So those are everything that I'm featuring right now are things to come that I have been working on as far as videos go. Yeah. What do you think, Sally? All right. Okay. You say you agree, little brick walls. Yeah, I'm super excited with this one. And this is someone's gift as well. So that's pretty much it. That's everything I have. I don't know if, now what I would like to do is recreate this and do a video for this shirt. When I was doing this shirt, from the yarn that Barb gave me, I just wanted to make something for me with something that she gifted me, because I gave so much of the yarn away. I don't know. I don't know if I even wrote down, like, I wouldn't even know how to start this over again, but I need to. I don't know. I don't know if anybody will want a video on how I made, this shirt. And the shirt is actually abnormal because the arms, it may look like everything's even, but one arm is actually, I think this one, you see how this one is kind of wider. That's the thing that I haven't mastered when I'm making like tunics, because I noticed that once I start with one arm, and I go to the other one, I don't even know where, like what row or what round I started reducing the stitches to narrow it down. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing it, in my head. So let me see. You said, I think you should try to write it up. I probably should. And there is one more project. I showed it in my last live. Let me go get it. Sorry. Sally, tell everybody I'll be back. This, you remember the last live that I did, and I was showing the granny square blanket, the one that's made out of hexagons, and I said I'm still trying to piece it all together. I mean, it's still big, but it's nowhere near finished. So this is the dilemma, and I'm kind of upset about this because of the fact that it's not that this yarn isn't available. This is a Hobby Lobby yarn that I love this yarn. But the problem is that you see how that's yellow, like real yellow. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim, how are you? I'm so glad you stopped by, Kim. Because basically, Kim, you stopped by on a live, but this isn't a normal live. I actually was featuring products that's going to be in the giveaway. So you know what? When I'm finished talking about this, Kim, if you're still hanging around, I'm going to actually kind of I'm going to show again what's in the giveaway. I'm going to do it one more time, and then there will be another post, okay? But nevertheless, let me finish talking about this first. The issue with this that I have is I want y'all to see that yellow, okay? It's a variegated print yarn, okay? So yeah, the yarn itself, this is all in one skein. All these colors are in one skein. Let me tell you what the problem is. Every time I go back, right, and get more of these skeins, I get it. I know that the lot numbers need to match, and I know that all the lot numbers are not the same. However, the new one, I just want y'all to see the difference. You see this yellow? You see how it's a little bit more like chartreuse? It's a weird looking neon yellow. Y'all see that, right? Now look what happens. You see how that's more bright? It's like a dandelion yellow. Let me see if I can do it. That's a different yellow. Like everything is dull. It's okay. Here's another one. Look. It's more grays, right? It's washed out compared to the vibrant. You see that one right there? That's how this one is supposed to look. And so what's happening is that every time I go back to Hobby Lobby, they get more of this yarn in, but it's almost like it's washed out. And now, the last 2 times I went back to Hobby Lobby, that yellow is almost like lime green. And I don't know if they're aware. Like, I mean, do y'all go back and tell like the manager of the yarn shops and say, hey, I think these lot numbers are defective because it's not even close to, I understand with different lots, there's different shades sometimes, but it's almost like a different color. Like, what am I supposed to do? So the problem is that, oh, here's another one. This one looks really bad. Look, I got to show y'all this. Okay, here's that rich yellow, right? You see that? That's rich. Now look at that yellow. So it may not matter because there's so much going on in here, but here's the kicker, y'all. When I'm working with the new ones that I buy, I don't even want to do it no more. So should I go back to Hobby Lobby and say that all y'all lots are defective? I mean, what do y'all do? Have y'all ever ran into that? Let me see. You say you see it, Danielle? Oh, yay, Danielle, you back. It happened to you before? So, Danielle, are you saying that you go back to the store and you be like, hey, I mean, you can see that, right? And look at this. Look, even the teal. Okay, you see how much lighter that teal is versus, look. Like, y'all see the difference? Because I at first I was just like, and now okay, so if y'all can see the difference, now my question to you guys is, right, is this, because there's so many colors in there, is it worth going back? Because as I keep sewing it on, like, you see how this is looking, y'all think anybody's going to notice? Look. I mean, there's a lot going on. You think I can get away with just still going? I don't think anybody want to know, but I'm going to know. I don't know. Oh, and I still got weaving on my ends. I had a ways to go. Let me see what y'all tell me. All right, so you said, so the numbers are different. If they are, then I'd go back for sure. Yes, I see it. Lay it out and see. I don't think no one is going to notice. Kim G says, I think it will work, but I understand your dislike. Yeah, I'm sorry. And you know what makes me upset about this, guys, is that I really have been enjoying making this. I wanted a retro look to this granny square. Well, I know it's hexagons, but I wanted retro. That's why I love these colors, right? And it's the blanket that everybody saw in grandma's house that you don't want to decorate your house with, but it'd be the first blanket that everybody grabbed. Because it was always there and it was something that was familiar with, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I was enjoying it. Every time I would go back, right? And get more of this, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And here's the kicker, y'all. I even went to a different Hobby Lobby across town, and it's getting worse. It's almost like they forgot the recipe on on how much dye they put in the originals. Yeah, that's what it's like. Ooh, and look at this one. Y'all think that one was bad? Look at this, and I already connected this one. Hold on. This one y'all gonna notice. Look at that. You see that? That's like a mint green. You know what that's supposed to be? That mint green is actually supposed to be this. You can't tell me. It almost looks white on y'all end, don't it? Look at that. You said it reminds me of a real quilted blanket by my your grandma made by hand. You see that? No way. That's what I was striving. First of all, Sally, that's what I was striving for. I wanted it to look like a real grandma. Now this one, that was something I just kind of threw in there. I was experimenting with substituting my own colors. But this one, look at that. And that's supposed to be this. Well, should I keep going? I have to keep going because I done did too much, putting this together. And that takes me back to the video that I made. What was that? The year before last, when I said, do you guys buy yarn by the project, or are y'all buying yarn when you just see it on sale with nothing in mind until you go to use it? Now I get it. Now I see why people purposely plan. They only buy yarn according to the project that they're going to work. But here's the thing. How would I have ever known how much to buy? I mean, this is something that I'm creating. I didn't know how much it was going to take. Like, I didn't even say how many granny squares can I get from one skein. So I actually just started counting. I can make these hexagons. I can get 21 and a half. And I say a half because I get like probably to the third row, and then that was the end of that. So now I know that one skein, which is like about 220 yards in this particular color, makes 21 of these. Again, I didn't plan it. So now I'm stuck with these biohazard colors. I gotta keep going. This is too big. It's too far gone. I can't waste that. And nobody's pulling that out because all of this stuff is already stitched. You said, well, the different shades look like a real quilt. Okay, right? Project. Yes. It said always buy enough of the dye line. I didn't know. Can you add the lighter ones around the edges? See, and again, this is my first granny square blanket. So, you know what I was trying to do? I was trying to be proactive. And I said, I'll crochet, right? So many. And when my blocking board, right, is full, then I'll stop and then start sewing. That's how I've been making this. Now, if any of y'all have made a granny square blanket, right, are y'all making all of the squares just and then putting it together? Because I don't know. So you know what? I'm doing this. What do they say? Trial by fire. I don't know. I'm learning the hard way, y'all. So that's what I'm doing. But if Kim G is still here in this audience, right, Kim, for you, because you stopped by, I am going to show, and for the lurkers, if they're stopping by, again, this live is being recorded to show the upcoming giveaway. So let me put this aside, and then I'm going to just go through this one more time before we end this live. Okay. All right. So if you have been sitting, watching intently, and Kim, if you're still here, okay, yay. Thank you. And let me see. Sally, what you say? I hate to tell you, I always make the square and then lay them out and stitch together. Hey, Renee! Renee, you made it just in time. You made it just in time. Okay, first, before I show you and Kim and, anybody else that just came in what has been going on, I got to address what Sally just said. So, Sally, you said that so you're telling me you make all those squares. But here's my question. When you are making a granny square blanket, do you have the measurement of how big you want that granny square blanket to be already in mind? Because I need to know. Because again, this was trial by fire with that granny square blanket. You do? You one of those crocheters. You like the good student. It's okay. I'm gonna get better. I'm a freestyle girl. I'm a free spirit. I just pick up the yarn and start, I don't know, whatever I'm inspired by, whatever God allows me to do. I just start acting a fool. So oh, you said because I measure up the squares to get the size. Okay. Fair enough. And Renee, after I show what's coming up in the next giveaway, like I told Sally and Danielle when, they were here for a bit, the way this is going to go is I'm doing a live presentation of what will be in the giveaway. And then I will make a short video where everybody can leave their comments. You can't leave your comments so much in here because I won't be able to tally up or do the random picker for the giveaway. This is a giveaway that I've never done before. When I say that, it is not really a yarn giveaway. This is a special giveaway. It is the Pinky Promise. It was supposed to be out for Barb's, anniversary. Y'all know I do the pink giveaway, but everything in this box except for 2 items is pink. And there will be 2 additional prizes in there that is not featured in this live today. So here we go. For everybody just coming in, we're about to show you what you will get. This is mainly a craft giveaway. Again, here is the first. You will get this diamond art. All right. And it is of a white Holland lock. Miss my Ruby Sue. Y'all remember Ruby, my rabbit, but I know she was brown, but you'll get this. This has square drills. So if you are a fan of diamond art, or if you're not a fan of diamond art because you've never done it, you're going to get a chance. And that way you don't have to spend the money to see if you like the craft or not. Okay. So it will come with all of the beads that you need. Now, this particular one, yes, is open because 2 of these diamond arts that you will be getting if you win, right? It's because I had duplicates. I have a tub full of diamond art and I had duplicates. So that's the reason why. Yeah. You like that, Kim? Okay. Pink and purple, my favorite colors. Nice. All right. Sally said it's fun to do diamond art. I know you do, Sally, because you got your grandson into it, right? It's fun, y'all. This one, again, was a duplicate, and it's bigger than the rabbit, so I had to unroll it. Now, this has round drills, meaning buttons, if you don't know the terms in diamond art. Can y'all see that? It's a lady. And so I know it's blurry, right? However, what's cool about it is that once you start working, she has butterflies in her hair. So it's kind of like a gray and white, not black and white, but gray and white scale shadow of a woman with beautiful butterflies in her hair. So as you can see, this is about how big it is. You will get that. Okay. So that's one, because this box is going to keep y'all busy. If you live by yourself and you got some downtime like I do, and you like hobbies and stuff like this, you know, you're going to enjoy this. This is one of the items that is not pink, but it is another diamond art. This is a little bit different because it's already on the canvas. So when you're done this, unlike the first two that I showed you, you don't have to worry about framing it. Here you go. Sorry about the glare, folks. This is my setup. Can y'all see that? It is a butterfly, and the main colors are blue, turquoise, you know, that beautiful teal with spots of dandelion yellow. Yeah. And this is a complete set. As you can see, it comes with all the drills and your drill pin. Yeah. So each one of these, you won't have to buy anything. The only difference is the ones that aren't on the canvas. That's up to you, whether you want to frame it or not. I would suggest framing it because I have plenty of mine framed and they came out beautifully on the wall. So when I do my house tour on Tiny Living, y'all will see that. Okay. So you'll get this. There is another diamond art. This is beautiful. When I saw it, I literally I cried a little bit in the store when I bought it for you guys because of Barb's love for pink. It is gorgeous. It is a horse. I love it. Look at that. All those rich colors. And earlier when Sally saw this, she said it's like a carousel, like a horse on a carousel, right? And I was just like, oh, perfect. This one, I'm telling y'all, whoever wins this one, y'all gotta show me what it looks like at the end. And again, it is already on canvas, so you have all the drill bits. Y'all don't have to, all you gotta do is do it, seal it, right? Buy some sealer from Hobby Lobby or a craft store, and you will spray it, and then it'll lock in all your, and you just hang it. I just love this. Yeah. You said the shadow looks pinkish. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're going to keep going. Here we go. Now, Renee, this is why I'm glad you showed up, Renee, because if I'm correct, Renee, I think you had told me one time that you definitely, I think one time you put in the comments like, there's always a puzzle on your table. You're going to love this. This is a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it's called Spring on Park Avenue. This thing is super busy. Look at that. And of course, you can see all of the pink in there. Look at that. You like that? Yes. Renee said absolutely. So, I mean, but look at all the detail, y'all. Like, y'all see all that detail? It's like one of those, like animated, like the old cartoons when people actually used to draw cartoons. Yeah. Cool. You love it? All right. I like the dog walker. Dang. Sally, you can see that? Oh, I do too. Look at that. Sally, you got a good eye. I just now noticed that. Look at the dog walker. He got like 3 dogs. Sally got a good eye. Yes. So then there are 3 mystery. They're little. They're probably like, they're diamond art, right? But they're mysteries. They're probably, once you unfold them, I would say they're the size of this blocking board or smaller. So those will be your bonuses, right? Okay. Then we got some other things in here besides diamond art and puzzles. Remember, it's the pink giveaway. So you will get this pink tumbler, and it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So you see, like you literally get 2 cups. Now my thing is, I'm thinking that this is like this is going to insulate your drink, like if you want something that's cold or whatever. But yeah, it's 2, and it comes with a built-in straw, hot pink. Okay, came from Hobby Lobby. Y'all know that if I see stuff that's clearance, I'm going to get it for y'all, because clearance stuff is outstanding. I make sure I don't get anything broke or whatever, and then I stock it up and put it in my giveaways, which is how I had got so much yarn throughout the year or years. Okay, the next piece actually is pink, but it is seasonal, right? But you can use it for decoration. Oh, somebody's texting me. You can use it for decoration, or y'all can actually drink out of this. So you see how big this cup and saucer is? Look by my face. It's huge. It's a real coffee mug, and it says fresh snow and hot cocoa and beautiful pink and red. You know, you can just use it for decoration, or you can go ahead. I know me. I like to have fun. I would actually drink hot cocoa. I would fill it up and have a ton of marshmallows and whipped cream in my thing. So you will get this in this giveaway. All right. Cool. All right. Let me see. Huge cup, Kim. You'll be drinking cocoa for days. Now, here's the one Pam might have left because she was in here. Pam claimed this. So this is a hair clip. And again, some of these items are clearance. So I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I can tell there probably was another one, but this one is perfectly intact. It is a hair clip, as you can see, and it's probably, look at that, beautiful pink. And it's like a hard plastic that's shiny. Y'all see that? That is, so I was telling like Pam, like I can see one of you ladies with your hair swooped to the side, and then you put the flower in there. And it's a clip. It reminds me of like if y'all went to Hawaii or some tropical island and put the little clip in. It's just, it's so girly. Y'all like that? It's just something. We have another mug. It is ombre pink. You see how that hot pink goes? I know the label's on there, and as you can see, it gets lighter. So this mug, of course, all this stuff I'll leave in the package, but please, if you win this, make sure that you actually pay attention to the instructions on the side for the heat resistance and how you clean it, because it is coated, you know, I mean, it's food safe. On the inside, it's a different texture, but because it has that frost effect, you know, on there, you would get this nice little mug right here. Okay. And the last thing, but not least, actually, it is another diamond art, but this one is extremely unique. So this particular one that I'm going to show you, you can stand it up. It literally is something, it has a piece that has a stand. And so it's more for like a 3D decoration. I fell in love with this, and I was just like, I know my subscribers are going to love this. Has elements of pink, but every woman loves a mean shoe. Look at that. That's a heck of a stiletto. It is a butterfly stiletto. And so what I like about this is that the picture is showing you what it would look like on the stand. You see that little stand at the bottom? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to, it's one side of the course, because on this side, right, it's blank. Now, I have one of these, not the shoe, but I actually have one, and it's at work. Mine was a flower basket. And so as they started making more of these, they started actually printing the same image on the back, right? So you wouldn't have this back. But this is this was the first one that they came out with. So in this one, when you're done, right, you're going to sit it somewhere in a corner, you know, because you don't want this side showing. They don't have anything on that side. And what what's different about this particular diamond art, like I said, you can stand it up, but it got sparkles. Like it's not the like the other diamond art that you're gonna get. It's sparkle like diamonds. Yeah, it's going to be nice. So every girl loves a mean shoe game. I like that. Yup. And then the two other items that will not be featured will be a surprise. There will be yarn in there. It will have some type of pink in there. I don't know which one. I don't know how big, small, whatever, but you will get the traditional part of the giveaway, which will be 2 skeins of something pink. Okay, yarn. And that is it. What do y'all think? Because I'm excited. I feel like I'm more excited for this one because it's something I do know that everybody that is subscribed to my channel, not everybody, right, crochets. And I wanted to do something different. I believe the time that I did have with Barb on the channel, she did other things outside of crocheting, other crafts. But I think this is a really, really cool giveaway. And not to mention, it's a cool giveaway for me to say, hey, I'm back. And everybody gets a chance, you know, to win something other than yarn. So what y'all think? Let me see. Okay, I got to go back a little bit. All right. Sally's welcoming everybody. All right. And Sally, you said with pink peppermint and mini marshmallows for that cup. That cup is, I mean, when you think about how much cocoa, what is that? That's what, 2.5 servings of cocoa? or, y'all know what y'all could do? Y'all could do like a chocolate pudding and fill it up, you know, put your pudding, like make a dessert, a single dessert, and a whole bunch of, you know, whipped cream with some sprinkles. I mean, it could be a dessert cup. You know, you be making anything you want. I just thought it was cute, man. I really thought it was cute, but yeah. And you said left side for married, right side for single. What do you mean? The shoe? All right. Sally says, beautiful. Kim G, you like that stiletto? You wear stilettos? I wish. I wear stilettos still in my mind. Man, look, I can only do maybe a 3-inch now. You know, that age catching up with me or whatever. Look, a 2.5-inch heel feels like a stiletto to me nowadays. I mean, tell the truth, shame the devil. Yeah, so let me see. Kim, you said I could be a good salesperson on a jewelry chain. I could. Maybe I should try that. Maybe. Shoot, Amazon might take me on, you know. So very generous giveaway. You're welcome. You're welcome. The flower. Yes. So that is everything for the giveaway. Again, I will go ahead and post, you know, make a short video, and those people will have to come back to the live to see what's in there. And we may not get a lot of entries, which means that will give you ladies here, you know, more of a chance to win. But that is going to be the first comeback giveaway. And there you have it. So that is it. I want to thank you guys that actually did make it in. I appreciate it because, like I said in the beginning, everybody's probably watching the World Cup. I know I'm about to watch it. Well, I'm supposed to be batching videos. So when I get off of here, I'm actually going to start the tutorial. Okay, Renee and Kim, if y'all just got here, especially Renee, you're just coming in. I did feature this bag that I'm going to be doing a tutorial on. I have not put the handles on. I've made one handle. However, y'all will see this bag. It is a simple crochet bag, right? It is one piece. I was just messing around because I had a huge, y'all see that print? I had a huge skein of this, and I want to say it came from Barb's stash. And so I was, I'm a variegated girl, and I don't really like plain colors. But I figure, you know what, Sean, you've never created anything in just pure white or pure cream, whatever. And it's simple and it's actually good. It gives me summer vibes. When you wear espadrille wedges with a nice little sundress. And then I did line this, so I will be doing, this is what I featured on the first live when I came back. But what I was telling Sally, and Danielle, I will be making 2 separate videos. I'm going to show you how to make that bag, that particular stitch. And I'm also going to show you guys how to do the handle that I am so proud of, because when y'all see this technique, I don't think anybody has ever done this technique to get this kind of handle. And as you can see, the handle has a natural curve on its own. Look at that. Like, oh, look. Hi, I see y'all. Yeah. And so if you can see it up close, y'all see there it is. That's good. Y'all see those ridges in there? It is super sturdy. I am so excited. I can't wait to show y'all this. And that's what I'm actually about to record on, how to do the bag and then the handle. So that is what's coming up, okay? And I'm actually thinking about doing a 3rd video, and it's going to be really short. I've seen other people's channels where they show you how to make a bag, and they'll say, well, I'm not going to line it. You can line it on your own. One of the questions I think someone asked me, I think it was like when I first started this channel, I think I've made one bag. Well, I recorded how to make one bag. It's when I first started, right? And it was a red, white, and blue. It was like a 4th of July bag, and it was a market bag. But I think I said the same thing, like, yeah, you can go ahead and line it. I don't really see a lot of people who make bags and then show people exactly how to line it. Because you got to think about, a lot of people are coming into the crochet and knitting game, and they may not know how to line a bag. They don't know, like, do I go to the store and go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and say, hey, cut me some fabric. I want to show people what they can use to make a lining, because a lot of people don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? Oh, Kim, you glad you made it in today? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like that bag and you like the handle. You can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to. Oh, Renee, I know you're gonna make that bag. I know you're gonna make the bag, because I still get tickled that you made one of my blankets for the caramel latte cake. Oh, Renee, were you here in time? Did you get on in time to see the caramel latte blanket, the next tutorial that's coming up? Because you know that's the one thing that I make on this channel. Yeah. Sally, yes, you said old cloths for lining. Absolutely. It's an array of things, because this one, okay, so granted, this was some scrap material. You know how when y'all go to Hobby Lobby, they got that little where their little clearance section is over by the fabric. They take the scraps, I guess, from the big roll, and then they roll them up and then write, like how many yards or whatever. You get it for real cheap. This particular one, which I absolutely love, look at that. If y'all can see the print on there, it reminds me of, like, you see, it's like little street lamps, like in England and stuff. I love that print, and they had rolled up a generous amount. And I think I paid like $3.47. I still got a ton of it. Yeah. So, but one of the other things that I use the bandanas, like the little cheap bandanas, and I just use, sometimes I use pillowcases. Like when I go to Goodwill, I go straight to the pillowcase, like where they sell, like, bedding, right? And you got to remember, it's worn, and it could be pillowcases that are mismatched or whatever like that. I actually take a pillowcase. You know why? because the pillowcase is already made for you. All you need to do is cut it down, right, to fit the bag. Like, it's genius. Like, I've always used pillowcases and bandanas. Bandanas, you can get them like cheap. Like, one bandana costs 49 cents at Hobby Lobby because it's the lining. Like, unless you really care what it really looks like now. I mean, this is great. I love this one. Like, this came out great, y'all. Woo, I love this one. But I want to show people the different options on how to make a lining. And if you're not good with sewing, I would say that the pillowcase is the best option because it's already there. You know, it's already done on the sides, right? So let me see. Old cross lines. No, I didn't. Oh, you said you didn't see it, Renee? Okay, I'm about to do it right now. And write up your top. Oh, you want me to write up my top? Oh, Renee and Kim. So yeah, this is also too. This is the top that I actually made. This was with yarn that I actually kept. I did not put this in anybody's boxes when Barb gave me all that yarn. Remember when I did all the boxes and I just put random yarn in there? It's this particular brand. If y'all can see it, it's called Village Yarn. I had never heard of it. Somebody, I wanted to say when I was talking about this yarn one time, somebody said that you can find this on, what's that site I've never been to? Hirschner's. And there's Hirschner's. And I think this yarn also comes on, correct me if I'm wrong, is there a website, something called Mary Maxim? I don't know. I've heard that a million times, like on Crystal's channel, right? But again, this was something that was in Barb's box, right? And I did not give this color away. She had other colors that I put in boxes, and I still have a ton of this in like a baby blue. I'm not a blue person, so you never know where that's going to show up in another giveaway. But nevertheless, this is a size 3, as y'all can see. I say this is a size 2. That's what I say. But it's a size 3, and it came in like a package. Do I have it out here? It came in a package. I think the package is like, I want to say it was like 8 skeins, maybe 10 in there to make this shirt so that y'all can see, Kim and Renee. This is the shirt. It was just a freestyle shirt. And so here's the back. And this shirt is done, right? It's all half double crochets. There's nothing special about this shirt. I started it as soon as I saw this yarn. This was the only thing that there's a couple other things that I kept from Barb's stash, right? And then I gifted the rest to you guys, but it's done in half double crochets. I didn't write out a pattern. That's what Sally is saying. She thinks that I should. I do want to recreate it, but I cannot express to y'all how soft this thing is, because I had told Diane, my new subscriber, I said, it's like crocheting with marshmallows. I cannot make that up. I'm not exaggerating. It is so soft. And I was telling Sally that, y'all see what a V-neck is? Like, she says, it looks straight to me, but look, here's the center of my face. Look, you see, it's kind of slightly over there. I was trying to do like a little V-neck again, because it was like my second tunic that I've ever made for myself. And I was just like, yeah, I have not mastered how when I'm starting it off, I'm not really sure how to, I don't know. I'm not really good at like the collar. Does that make sense? Like sometimes I wanted a real V-neck, but then I just started crocheting and kept crocheting. And the other thing that I was telling them is that the arms is a little off. So if you look at this arm, looks perfectly fine, right? But then I got over here and this bigger. I mean, I don't care. I'm just so happy that I made this. So again, I would like to recreate it and get better. So with that being said, Renee, let me show you the blanket, because this one I think you will definitely want to do. Okay. All right, Renee, here we go. So this was a color, of course. I am hoping that people, anybody who was buying Carolina latte cakes from when it first started, this was one of those colors, right? And I had a ton of it. And I remember looking at it saying, God, what was I thinking? That is just butt ugly. Of course. So you know this is all one color, right? Here it is, Renee. Check out that pattern. You see the little bricks? What do you think? Now, here's the thing. I told Sally, I think that this pattern, right? You see those little bricks? It reminds me of like the top of a castle, like the castle wall. That's what it reminds me of. This stitch is actually called brick interlock brick pattern. That's the stitch. It is very easy to make. I love the colors of this. Now I like the colors. You know, when it was kind of like wound up in the scheme, I said, that's ugly. But the more I started working with it, because I kept saying, why do they put those colors together? They actually look good. So you got like eggplant, dark teal, baby blue, and my favorite color, like a chartreuse. And it is big. It's really big. It's big. It's like really, it's really big, man. So this is the one that I want to record. I have to record it soon because I need to ship this off. This is somebody's gift. Oh. Yes. So what do you think about that? Renee, you want to make it? You say yes, pillowcases, no one would notice. How many cakes? Okay, good question. That particular blanket, I tried to use up everything that I had. I know for a fact that was 5 cakes. And remember, Carolina latte cakes usually is 500, like a little bit over 500. It's sometimes 520, 570, somewhere around there. 5 cakes. I just wanted that particular color going from my stash. And I just kept just using it. I know, I remember saying that. I said, somebody's going to say, how many cakes did you do? 5 for that color. So if anybody has this color, if you still got Carolina latte cakes, and it's one of the originals, and I have to look it up because I forgot the label of it. I will be, you know, telling you guys that when I do the tutorial. So let's see. You love it. Pretty. Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, Renee. So yeah. Renee, do you have that color? But do you remember seeing this? This is vintage. And when I say vintage, I'm talking about vintage when Carolina latte cakes first came out. It is one of the colors you no longer see. So now here's the thing. Once I tell y'all the color, when the tutorial comes out, you can Google it because I am pretty sure somebody either on Etsy or eBay still has it if you want that color. But if not, y'all know that there are still some about if you go to Michael's. Yeah. And so that's it. And I'm telling y'all going to love that stitch. I fell in love with that brick. It's called Interlock Brick Pattern Stitch. It's from a book that I have called 250 Crochet Stitches. So of course it is time for me to get back into doing tutorials because that's the other thing that I do embrace on my channel. I like the fact that I am one of the few. Is a ton of crochet channels out there, and a lot of them I look at and they don't know that I'm subscribed. I can tell, like, there are certain people that I know who's always doing tutorials. You know, of course, Crystal, Bagel Day, Fiberflux, the one in England, I think she's in England, Robin Stitches, she does tutorials. I've seen her do more so like just stitch tutorials. You know, I haven't really seen a lot of creations from her. And I'm sure there's other people, but I enjoy so much teaching y'all and showing y'all, especially with the technique of how I record my tutorials. I've yet to see anybody who does when I'm doing it under the magnifying glass so you guys can see very clearly. I like that. And that's what I was learning while I was in hiatus. I was learning to basically kind of just think about what makes my channel so different. Because if y'all were here for the first live, y'all remember I said, should I revamp? Should I just start all over again and try to go a different way? And I'm telling you, like during that time that I was away from you guys, the one thing that I had a lot of time, because God was really dealing with me on a lot of things, that was one of the things that he kind of reminded me of. And when I did that live and I said, what do y'all think I should do? And I was just like, Shine, just do whatever it is that only you can do. That's it. It was just like, I felt like God was just like, why are you making this harder than what it really is? I can only do what I can do. And the people that appreciate my style, cool, you here. And if they don't, guess what? There's a million other channels out there. And I finally was okay with that. So that's why I'm so hyped. That's why I turned on this camera and came back. So, yep. All right. Oh, woo. Yes, Sally, you know who you just welcomed in? My mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm so glad that you made it. I was literally about to wrap up. So, look, if you are still here, you said hi. Yay, you said hi, Shania. So, Mom, I'm about to, I said that this live, right? It was my first live where I actually am presenting a giveaway. Now, for those of y'all who have been sitting here and I said, I'm going to show everything that's in my giveaway, right? I'm sorry, my mom just got here. So I'm going to show her what's in the giveaway. Mom, this is not the regular giveaway. I think that you might get in on this as well, okay? So, I got to show it again. I'm sorry. I got to show it again for my mom. She just showed up. I'm not leaving her out. Forget that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, somebody else came in. Some guy. Oh, no. Okay. So, nevertheless, this giveaway is not going to be the normal giveaway. Normally, what y'all saw in the past is that I always do yarn. But this one, you're going to love. You're going to love. So here we go. One more time, and then I'm ending, okay? And this giveaway, this is, again, in dedication to one of the subscribers that I used to have, right? And that was the one that passed. Her name was Barb. And then we all know that her favorite color was pink, right? So since I'm late doing this because her birthday and the death of her anniversary has already passed, right? It's better late than never. And I've had this for quite some time. So, Mom, you're about to enjoy this. Again, in this giveaway, you're going to get, ta-da! You see how big this mug is? You see how big my face is? So you want to get this? This is a seasonal cup. Fresh snow and hot chocolate. Okay? Oh, Kim G, you want to head out? Okay. Kim, thank you so much. And Kim, check back, right? Because I'm going to do a short video. I have to post another video. I won't be featuring the items, but I need to announce in a normal video about the giveaway because I want you to come back and leave your comments, okay? So that you can be in the drawing. Yeah? Okay. There we go. Oh, Danielle, I'm sorry. Yeah, my rabbit is gone. Ruby Sue passed 2 years ago, I believe. Was it? It's really 3 years ago. It's been a while. So I don't have Ruby, but she's crossed the rainbow bridge and she's still with me in spirit. So there you go. Okay, you'll watch for it. Bye. Yeah, bye, Kim. So anyway, Mom, you get this, right? Here's the stuff that you want to like. Because I know my mom would love this. It's a diamond art. Most of this is a diamond art. Look at that. You know what makes it special? Is because it's on, you see that? It's on a stand. Look at that. Woo! You remember when you used to wear high heels? Look at that. You like that? You said, I prefer that one of your regular subscribers in the name of Barbara wins the drawing. Good luck to all. Oh, well, I'm still going to show you what's in the subscriber, and so that means that if my mom's name was to pop up in a random, I would just omit her, but I still like to show her what everybody going to get. So look, you got that, right? And then I know she would love this. You got the flower. Oops, let me show it on this side so y'all see that. The flower clip, hair clip. There you go. You have 3 mystery diamond arts. Those will not be shown on here. The person has to win it. But then they have one of a Hollylop rabbit. Okay. And I was telling everybody this one is special because it's in the square drills. A lot of the diamond art that I have is in the circle, but this is in the squares. And I didn't think I liked working with squares, but the squares actually look better to me. Yeah? Okay. And so that you know how they got all these diamond arts in this is because I went through my stash and realized I have bought so many that I have duplicates. That's how most of these are in here. This one, you really got to pay attention. This one is in grayscale, but it does have a little bit of color in the background. I love this one. I have one. I have not done mine yet. This is of a lady, if you can see that. And she has butterflies all around her hair. And it's pretty big. That's going to be really big. So that's what that one looks like. You said that rabbit looks like the ones eating my veggies. Oh, you growing veggies? Please don't hurt the rabbits. Okay. And me and my mom love a puzzle, so we're on the same page. 1,000 piece. It's called Spring on Park Avenue. Again, look all that detail. And I was telling everybody before you dropped in that, of course, most of this giveaway is going to be for, I would say it's more so for like when the wintertime comes, because right now everybody's out. Right? But this box is full of wintertime fun activity. Look at all of that detail. 1,000 pieces. Look at that. Nice. So it has pink in there. This one, these next 2 diamond arts are on canvas already. You don't need to frame them. All you need to do is spray it and hang it up somewhere. This one is one of my favorites. It is a Mustang horse, all dressed in pink. And my other subscriber, Sally, said that it reminds her of a horse on a carousel. So again, round drills, the whole set is in here. You don't have to do anything. I tell you what, though, it is on canvas and y'all have to hang it up. But you know what is missing, though? Oh, no, it's not. Guess what? Guess what, y'all? I didn't see this before. Look. Oh, you see it? It has the little pieces that y'all can put on the canvas to hang it up. Here you go. I thought y'all was going to have to take this somewhere and say, hey, can y'all put the pieces so I can hang it up on the wall? Look, I didn't even see that before. This one is one, besides the other lady, there's no pink in there. Look at that. It's a butterfly. Sorry about the glare. I'm by the windows. Look. Yeah. So that one is nice. You hang that up. And, oh, the other thing, the last 2 items, here it is. Pink, hot pink ombre cup, frosted, right? It is safe to drink out of it. And again, whoever wins this, please pay attention to the directions if you're putting hot beverages in here. But this is really, really nice. And then the last piece is this. You'll get this tumbler, which is, I keep saying it's a 2-piece set because it's 2 cups, but I think this is more so for installation, has a built-in straw. And then the last 2 bonus pieces will not be shown, just like those 3 mystery diamond arts. The last 2 bonus pieces will be some type of yarn, and it'll have some kind of pink in there. There you go. I just wanted to show that again because my mom showed up. That's it. What do you think? I'm waiting for her to see what her opinion is. You think it's a good giveaway? I hope so. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's it. That's pretty much it. And I'm really, really going to head out. I cannot thank you enough, Sally. Basically, you know what I need to do, Sally? I need to make you my moderator because I don't have a moderator. And I know everybody's like, get the Nightbot. I don't even know how to get the Nightbot. Like, I got to do some research because I felt like I never needed a moderator because I don't do a lot of lives, but maybe I'll start getting into it. I think this was a quick way to hurry up and reconnect. And so, Sally, if you are willing, me and you could talk offline about it. You could be my moderator because you have done a fabulous job of welcoming in everybody and making them feel, welcomed, even the lurkers that didn't have anything to say. That's okay. I appreciate you stopping in. So with that being said, I am going to fall back because I need to kind of get some nutrients, and then I am about to start recording for bulk recording. The video will drop tomorrow. The short post, there will be a post. So check the community tab. There will be a post to remind people to check out the live so they can see what's in this giveaway. And then there will be a small video. And then the next video will come out with the tutorial for the handbag, and then part 2 with the handle. So that's everything that I have going on. Okay? Let me see what she said. That's one impressive giveaway. Yay. You say you and I could talk about it. Bye for now, sweetheart. Yes, kindness matters as always. Thank you, Sally, for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by, and just come back and check it out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday and the World Cup. Go USA. USA. Bye.